expected to see from Laser Kittens, and we'll see if they can do as good of a job with these kind of Sombra EMP plays.
Here we go. Morty getting ready. eUnited on the defense. Laser Kittens taking the offense first. And Gray looks like he's going to at least go for maybe an early shot here. No, there's the Sombra. I was going to say, sometimes you see the supports grab the Widowmaker, go for like an early shot, and then swap off of it. But Gray decided to go into something a little bit more. I'm being so distracted right now. I don't even know where that sentence is going.
Winston's just messing up the Bazaar right there.
Yeah. It's Bazaar now.
All right, they're going to stick with it. Thought they might switch off towards that Sombra, but they're going to try and get a quick hack off on one of these health packs. Gray trying to run all the way to the back, but he is intercepted at the arch.
Yeah, you go on the right side and you try to hack that one is usually the first choice. Yeah, and he does get the hack off on it. When he gets a kill into Malzasa, though, and Laser Kittens, well, kills trading pretty evenly, but I think the edge is going to go to Laser Kittens here in the end. They're already getting a little bit of control meter built up here.
Munchkin's just ripping through them, too. D-Mech nearly immediately, but Cruz with the quick shuriken to the head for Gray, and Boombox finally taking out Munchkin. So it's like reinforcement's going to work, but Kib finds Boombox on the side, and that's going to shut down that EMP building for a little bit.
Yeah, well, it was close. I mean, it was some percentage built up. Laser Kitten's not giving up. They're going in already again. United on the defense are going to lose Morty and Sharik right away. That's not a good start.
And this is such a race for EMP. You can see Gray is actually moving forward so he can start getting some of these health pack hacks before the respawns come through. So he is playing this very aggressively. He's going to get that hack. He's going to get that hack too, looked like.
I think so. I think they are going to take the point. It does look that way.
That's actually huge that he managed to get that. Notice Gray is about 20% ahead right now when it comes to that ult charge. Laser Kittens could snowball this with one EMP.
Oh, Gray's very close to it. He's going to have it.
That was bold, but it looks like it will be effective, and eUnited is going to be quite sad that the Mega Health Pack under that bridge is not under their Sombra's control.
Yep. A Kib very close to the Dragon Blade. He should have that now. Valutaya needs to come up big with his Pulse Bomb, throws it in. Doesn't quite get it. He does force a Primal Rage out of Mozasa, though. Getting a little bit low on that Winston. There's the EMP, though. Valutaya getting a little bit low. Kib slashing away, takes down Sharik, going in deeper. Krems with the Tac Visor now coming in, trying to find some kills. They've got the sound barrier to try to keep everybody up, too.
That was extremely well played by Laser Kittens. If they can clean up these last couple of kills. Unfortunately, the Diva still there. Kib is going to be getting low. Can they actually push this out? A couple more kills coming through.
It's looking good so far. They're handling the respawns as they come in very well. There's Cruz on the emergency May. We've seen him before. We saw it work out.
Clicked by a May Icicle. That may be
it's bad, man.
The nail in the coffin here, but no, they get the May.
Okay, the May does go down. Boombox back in on the Sombra again. United clinging to life here, but that control meter nearly built up all the way. That's the sound barrier for United. This is their moment. They need to come back decisively, win the fight, and looks like they've finally been able to do it. Boombox has to wait out that hack. A little bit of time left before he can hack it over to his side.
It's about 30 seconds, and that's
a long time.
Oh, he got it. He got it before.
Oh, he already had it. Okay, it's hard to tell whose hack is on there.
Yeah. But in that initial approach from Laser Kittens, they did a ton of work getting that EMP off, and the preparation looked really good. I dare say, had Cruz not switched to that May and then gotten the right-click headshot onto Munchkin, that might have been a very fast second cap for Laser Kittens. But Cruz, I think, pulled it out.
Yeah, that was very, very close. 2 ticks already, though, for Laser Kittens, so a good push regardless. Oh, and 2 kills with the Pulse Bomb from Munchkin coming into this one. They are way ahead. Pulse Bomb, or rather EMP initially. Laser Kittens crushing this fight. They are going to get 2 points easy. And wow, 4:36 on the clock. That's a great offensive round from Laser Kittens. Really well played.
That was fantastic. And the EMP came in just a tad too late to stop the Tac Visor.
Yeah.
And that cleaned up the rest of the point. Laser Kittens, the 2 ticks just gave them that necessary boost. They only had to stay on it for a few seconds in order to push this through. So 2-0 with 4.5 in the time bank now for Laser Kittens. eUnited is going to have a very, I think, difficult time breaking this second point defense because it just seems like Laser Kittens is just superior at playing around this Sombra on this map.
That's right. And 1-2-3 is still waiting in the grand finals for the winner of this second semifinal of the day. Green hookah smoke. All right. Interesting.
It's blue.
Maybe it's just lighting. Blue, green.
Yeah, maybe it's probably the lighting, though. We'll assume that it is.
I don't know. We are in Denver, so a lot of green smoke I've been seeing.
Indeed.
Laser Kittens on the defense now. United with their turn to attack, and they've got a lot to live up to, man. I mean, 4:36 on the clock. That is going to be tough to match.
Especially Boombox going to be heading back on to the Zenyatta, most likely, and heading into another 2-2-2 composition. United showing a great degree of flexibility, and Laser Kittens mixing it up. It will be Munchkin on the soldier here on the defense, and that'll give Krems the diva. So a lot of overlapping hero pools that we've seen from Laser Kittens.
Yeah. All right. Crusade is loving this. I'm loving this too, Monte Cristo.
Deus Vult,
Overwatch.
Crusade. Deus Vult.
Oh, yes. We'll get the Latin Lucio skin at some point. He only speaks Latin. That'd be interesting. What kind of music would it be, though? United on the offense. Boombox on that beloved Zenyatta pick. See what he can get. Sneaking around the outside. Pretty aggressive dive here from United coming in. Laser Kittens playing this defense way back. And they are playing things a little bit safer this time than we saw them on Gibraltar.
A really spread defense from Laser Kittens. You could see from Boombox's perspective trying to cover all of those angles. So that's a couple of kills going both ways.
Yep. Oh, Mausasa goes down. The tank out of the way. United looking to try to win this one. Cruz with that kill. A little bit of control meter built up. Gray coming in. Nowhere close to that EMP just yet. Gets the hack onto Unfix for the moment. Ooh, barely gets out with his life. Man, that was close.
Has to get out of dodge, tries to. Wow, that's a great position to throw the translator to straight to the Mega. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yep, you got a window there. I think they added that a while back. Cruz with the kill on Mausasa. So, United still trying to take this point. They've nearly got it. Laser Kittens really committing to this defense, and it's not going to go well. United, I think, definitely going to win this one, and 5 people down. If they rush it, they might be able to get a pretty good start on point 2.
Yeah, great dies at the end. United coming in. Cruz nearly at that Dragon Blade. He's got to build it up very fast. He's got to get it now.
Yeah, they got to watch out. There's the EMP. Laser Kittens needs to capitalize big time on that. Oh, but it's United getting the kills early on. Balutaya being very elusive here too. And Kib, he needs to defend. Sound barrier is going to be hard to cut through, but there's the Dragon Blade. Oh, he dies before he can use it though. And a great start for United. They nearly have it already. Sharik, the desperation. And that is 6:11 on the clock. Are you kidding me?
Gray got back for the EMP, but he didn't tag Cruz with it. So Cruz was able to pull out the Dragon Blade and start to clean up that fight. So a lot of time left on the clock for both of these teams. Laser Kittens, as you said, Doa, they may have committed a bit too late in the meter, which delayed their respawn. And that wasn't necessary either, because due to Gray's sneakiness there and the hacking the health packs and continually getting the health back, he was actually already at that EMP.
Yeah.
So he had done his job, and the rest of his team was trying to contest while he was taking that poke damage and then healing back up. Had Gray just died and the rest of his team been able to set up, I think that would have been very different. But a late overcommitment means that Laser Kittens couldn't actually get their formation down on the point in time.
You know, it's similar to point A on Gibraltar too, with Laser Kittens overcommitting to the defense on the first point. And again, I feel like that really costs them.
Yeah, Cruz also being clever with that ultimate. He knew where the MP was coming from, managed to dodge it, and the support
What I tell you, every match.
Every time, right on the fountain.
Yep. Will there ever be another dance in Overwatch that anyone cares about?
I don't think so. I certainly don't care about any other ones.
I don't even know what any of the other ones are. All I know is the Winston Shuffle. Or the Winston Twist, I guess?
Winston Twist.
The Whist.
Is that what it is? The Whist?
The Twinston? I don't know. I don't know what you call it. Here we go. Laser Kittens on the offense again. They've still got a lot of time to work with. That's the thing, is that despite having a really bad defensive round, they still had a really good offensive round. So, see what they can do. Gray with the hack on the health pack early on.
Trying to slip up the stairs onto the high ground. We do see eUnited once again going for the Sombra. Probably they won't let that same thing happen to them.
They tried.
They did before, so I don't think Gray's going to be able to sneak forward onto the bridge Mega.
I think Boombox got that hack off just before Gray did, actually, on the one on the point. It was a hack-off, a hackathon. And it was Boombox with the win. So now, United holding strong. They've burned up about a minute of time. Laser Kittens really needs to take point A quickly because they need time to at least try to get some progress on point B here. Sombra versus Sombra. There's a translocator. Kib comes in, and he ruins the honorable 1v1 duel.
Well, it already been ruined by the hack, so.
I suppose.
Translocator doing the work there. Taya still sitting up top with the Mega Health Pack. Gonna wrap around the side, get some damage down onto the Genji.
Pulse Bomb. All right, that worked. Malzasa down. Taya with a good start. Can recall for a little bit of health here. Krams, meanwhile, gets 1 kill. Both Winstons out of commission. And the fight over the point. Reaching fever pitch now. Cruz trying to stay alive. Got a lot of help to do it with. And Unfixed Unfixed positioning has been very good. It's been hard for Laser Kittens to assault him, and that's going to come through in a big way. Look at that. Up on top. Got the tac visor ready to go. Oh, he needs to run, though. They chase the Winston away. Dangerous moment. Has to shoot through the shield, at least, which is kind of the main point of popping up there for a moment. If you are Sharik. Or Malzasa, rather. Meanwhile.
Hunt down the Taya does end up rewinding, though. The dodge back over to that health pack, and it is ticking up slowly. Nobody on the point. United distracted on the flank by Krem's Soldier 76,
Whoa.
but Cruz is going to get some dash resets.
I was starting to wonder if maybe the overcommitment was coming in for United, but they really put the period on the end of that sentence. That fight is over.
Laser Kittens has been pretty conservative. Kib has had that ultimate for a while, and I know they're trying to save it so they can snowball through to the second point, but Cruz has been equally patient here. And by not committing to it early enough, they haven't gotten the big advantage. Gray gonna hop up here. Here's the EMP.
Yep, gets a big EMP off. Oh! Triple pulse bomb from Taya. And that is a nightmare scenario for Laser Kittens.
Oh,
Malzasa gets 2 with the Primal Rage, but I don't know, man. He's got to be a one-man monkey army.
That was, he thought that the Tracer had been EMP'd,
Guess not.
So the read from Taya, fantastic. Knew he hadn't been tagged and they were going to rush through that upper door.
Yeah, that's the
what
sound
happens.
barrier. And they're going to try to finish off this fight yet again. Cruz with the Dragon Blade. Doesn't get a whole lot of use out of it, but they do push Laser Kittens back. Now, all that said, yeah, impressive fight for eUnited, but Laser Kittens still has a minute 30 left on the clock. That's some time to try to take it, but, you know, they're losing people a little bit. Let's take a look at that Pulse Bomb again. Gray coming in. It's EMP.
Where's Taya in all of this?
Yeah,
it looks like he actually may have rewound back through the doorway behind because it looked like Gray was through the doorway and it may have been blocking line of sight.
I think he avoided that via the recall. I was wondering about that when it happened, but have to see it from his perspective. Taya really close to another Pulse Bomb. See if he can get done with it. Either way, Laser Kittens certainly shaking a little bit after that one. Ow, Unfixed with the kill on the Munchkin. Gray finds himself on his own, has to translocate back up. Firing across the way, kills on both sides now. Laser Kittens trying to take control of this high ground. They've kind of done it for the moment. Nice kill on Unfixed. Yeah, that's big. Getting him out of the way, and here we go. Yeah, they know they've probably got it now. So Gray already moving forward for that big health pack hack.
I don't know,
goes down. This
Cruz is
might be a bit
doing
early.
some cleanup work here. This may be a bit preemptive.
Oh, gets hacked. Gray came back.
Gray did get back with the translocator, so we don't know exactly whether that hack went off onto a forward health pack. We're gonna have to wait and see.
That's an important thing to note with Sombra being that aggressive, is you do put the translocator back at point A in case you need to get back there and help out. But it is a risk. Once again, paying off more or less for Laser Kittens, but 25 seconds remaining now. Only one ult to use. Could theoretically have sound barrier soon. Unfixed back over on that Reaper now to try to defend.
And it's going to be who gets the better of these Dragon Blades, Doa.
That's the plan. Kid pulls his out first. See if he can get done with it. Couple kills. Cruz actually the one who's really making this ultimate work for him. Not going to live too long, though. Kib comes in for a little bit of revenge. Laser Kittens trying to hold on, trying to keep this push going, but we are in overtime now. Unfixed with the kill onto Malzasa, and without that tank, without the Winston, it's going to be very hard to keep going. And yep, that should be about it. And so, Laser Kittens does finish all their time with 3 points. eUnited, though, 6 minutes and 11 seconds to do better.
This is going to have to be a hell of a hold here.
Yeah.
From Laser Kittens. eUnited putting on an impressive point A defense, though, all things considered. And really, again, showing that they have such good communication and understanding of ult cooldowns. What Volutaya did there when they rushed in with the EMP, very impressive.
Yeah.
And perfectly counteracting that attack. So,
well, I think he noticed too that a lot of what Laser Kittens had been doing around the EMP is moving in as a big group to try to immediately take advantage of it. And so that does line up things very nicely for a big pulse bomb.
Yeah, certainly did. But it's just the reads and the communication just there for eUnited and adapting their play style to the offense that Laser Kittens was presenting. So will be the Sombra yet again, and Laser Kittens not going to change up much. Munchkin will be on the Soldier, hoping it goes better than last time. He did make that mistake to overcommit on point A.
Yeah, Morty going with that Lucio, locking that in at the last second.
I mean, this is super dangerous, though, because eUnited, even if they get a single tick on point B, is going to go ahead and win this map.
Yep. Here we go. United coming in, trying to win this map and take a lead in this semifinal. See if they can do it. It's looking pretty good. It's going to be hard to not do it with 6 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. I don't want to cast or curse them, man, but like I think that much time is cast or curse proof. They're already building a little bit of control meter, just touching that point, getting Laser Kittens a little bit flustered. Got the high ground though.
Volutaya gets popped early on by Mozasa. An assist there from Gray. And you see Laser Kittens playing more defensively this time around. eUnited was waiting for that Sombra to pop out and see if they could burst her really quickly, but it didn't end up working that way.
Yeah.
And now already at 50% towards that ultimate is Gray.
All right.
Just a lot of poking between these teams right now. Very tentative.
Probably waiting for it. Still ways off from that pulse bomb. Coming in.
Now one down. Sherrick not there for the rest of the team at the moment. And we are...
They're on the point. Kid. Whoa, Krems with a couple early on. Munchkin helping out. And Laser Kittens with a good start here on the defense. Gray with that EMP. He could make it really hard for eUnited to get back in here. Yeah, just spawn camping a little bit.
Just making sure he can get all the health packs and the front side of the map and around the point. So Munchkin getting ever closer to that tack visor. And it's gonna have to be a big Dragon Blade from Cruz, who has the DPS ult advantage compared to Kib right now.
They burned about 2 minutes off on the clock right now, which is a pretty good start. United really needs to make something happen soon. Cruz, they're building those ultimates. They're taking their time. They probably can. Here we go. Coming in. They've got the high ground now. Cruz, Dragon Blade ready to go. They get EMP'd though. This could be big. Gray very low in the process, but the kills coming in for Laser Kittens. Munchkin not even needing to use that tack visor. That was just a great EMP from Laser Kittens. No ults, I believe, to use on the United side. So they should be able to come back in with a pretty strong attack.
Yeah, they knew what was coming in that particular instance, but Laser Kittens did hold on to the tack visor, and they also managed to build up Kib's Dragon Blade in the interim, so it wasn't too big of an investment here from Laser Kittens. They will have the tools to stop them should they try to go through the high ground again. Pretty good EMP as they time the attack as they go through the upper doorway.
I mean, you do almost wonder if United was specifically grouping up like that to try to draw out the EMP, just lose the fight, and then come back with this one. That's totally something you could do there. Especially
when you have as much time as they have.
Absolutely. Transcendence just to keep everybody up for the moment. Volutaya on the high ground the other side. Gonna go ahead and use the sound barrier, I believe, on the Laser Kittens side. No, maybe I didn't do that correctly. Kib with the Dragon Blade now, trying to find some equalization. Sound barrier for eUnited to try to survive through it. Unfix gets the kill onto Kib. Cruz coming back in again. 3 minutes left on the clock, still plenty of time. There's the self-destruct. Oh, it catches Volutaya. Just peeked around that corner a little bit too early, it looks like. United still all over this point, though. They need to get a little bit more. The reinforcements for Laser Kittens coming in pretty fast. Now Zasa on the point. There's the EMP. Boombox going down before he can get back in. Big commitment by Gray to use that. I don't know if you want to use that there.
I don't know if you, if you go ahead and use that. Munchkin died before he could pop the tack visor in that last fight. And now the EMP reset to 0% here on a defense that could be very important for Laser Kittens. Remember, eUnited needs a single tick And having every resource available to you is so important in a situation like this, especially when Sher can just knock everybody off the point with the Primal Rage.
I mean, you get the idea of what Gray was trying to do there. He's like, if I can prevent Boombox from coming in, my teammates can handle the rest of the fight. I think he assumed a little bit too much there. Sometimes it's easy to miss that kill feed. Either way, they really could have used this EMP for the push. eUnited coming in, looking for that first tick, looking for the win on the
again
Anubis.
with the tack visor. Nobody was helping to protect him on the side.
It's not good. It's not good, is it? United coming in. We'll see how long Laser Kittens can defend. Munchkin back up again, but Crusade going down. No close, not really close to the ultimate anyway. Reek on the point, chasing down Gray. Good to get the Sombra out of the way. Don't need to worry about the EMP for a little while. Crew's pulling out the Dragon Blade. He's got the sound barrier to keep him up as well. Looking for the kill. Maybe onto the Diva. Krems popped out. Transcendence comes in. Trying to keep Reunited in this one. They're so close to getting that. There's the EMP from Gray now, but Valutaya answers with 2 kills. Unfixed, and the rest of United just unfazed by that EMP. And if they can handle these respawns, they are going to have the win on Anubis. There it is, and they've got it. So Laser Kittens takes the lead in the semifinal match, 2-1.
Wow, that was very impressive. So good job from eUnited there, coming through at the very end on a map that Laser Kitten selected. I questioned their Anubis pick compared to what we've seen from them on Hanamura, but eUnited shows that they can match some of those Sombras, and especially that second point A defense was very impressive from them. And Munchkin, surprisingly, after Valutaya's play.
How do you do that? Stole it
play
from Valutaya, man. Let's see what he's got here. Gotta be good. All right, pulse bomb.
It's a double pulse bomb kill under the bridge. So certainly important, picking up Morty with the tracking right afterwards. But I have to say, as far as teamwork goes, I think the Valutaya one was more impressive.
Was much more hype too. I mean, 3 kills with the pulse bomb is inherently better than 2 kills.
Well, especially since it just stuffed that entire attack.
Math.
Sure.
No, it checks out. Yeah, that is indeed true. Well, and I was like trying to figure out, I was trying to break down eUnited, and they were just literally playing better individually and better as a team, and you could see that as indicated by Valutaya. He would go and flank by himself and get a lot done, and then they would converge as a team when they needed to as well, and they were also staying alive a pretty good amount of time.
I really like the way
just so polished.
Yeah, I really like the way they came in at the end on point A. You know, I think it was very intentional that they were coming in as this big clumped group on the second level saying, hey, aren't we attempting EMP target? Because you've got one of 2 things that's going to happen there. Either the enemy team doesn't use EMP and you can just take the point because you've got a good defensive, ball moving in, or they do EMP. Yeah, you lose that fight, but you save your ults, you come in next time and you easily take it, which is pretty much what we saw.
Yeah, and it's all about hitting the right pace to go ahead. When you know exactly how far you have to go, which is